Igbo quest for Nigerian unity. These are things that agitate my mind. I started thinking about how we've been having this conversation about the unity of Nigeria. And I reflect back at some of the prominent statements made by some of our founding leaders. And I feel that probably this will help us to have a conversation on the Nigerian unity. I just brought four, not to bore you. First, and I quote, not my statement, Nigeria is not a nation. It's a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same sense as there are English, Welsh, or French. The word Nigerian is merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria from those who do not. This is accredited to Chief Obafemi Awolowo, the former Prime Minister of the Western region. The second one, and I quote, it is true that we politicians always delight in talking loosely about the unity of Nigeria. 60 years ago, there was no country called Nigeria. What is now Nigeria consisted of several large and small communities, all of which were different in their outlooks and beliefs. The advent of the British and that of Western education has not materially altered the situation, and the many and varied communities have not knit themselves into a composite unit. This is accredited to Sir Ahmadu Bello, former Premier of Northern Region. The third, and I quote, since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country. But the Nigerian people themselves are historically different in their backgrounds, in their religious beliefs and customs, and do not show themselves any sign of willingness to unite. The Nigerian unity is only a British intention for the country. This is was said by Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, the former Prime Minister. The fourth and the last, let me not bore you. And I quote, each of our three regions is vastly different in many respects, but each has this in common, that despite variety of languages and custom, or differences in climate, all form part of one country which has existed as a political and social entity for 50. And I looked at the topic, Igbo quest for Nigerian unity. These are things that agitate my mind. I started thinking about how we've been having this conversation about the unity of Nigeria. And I reflect back at some of the prominent statements made by some of our founding leaders. And I feel that probably this will help us to have a conversation on the Nigerian unity. I just brought four, not to bore you. First, and I quote, not my statement.
Chukwu okike abịama, Chukwu na-afụ n'ife afụ na nzuzo, Chukwu mara onye aka ya dị ọcha na onye obi ya dị ọcha. Nwoke si na ya ji ọfọ, nwaanyị si na ya ji ọfọ, mana ọfọ mara onye ji ya. Ụkpaka na-agba n'udo mmiri ọ chụrụ ọzụọ. Gaa n'ogwe omechi ụzọ osi mpịara na azụ nwa igiriga ọgụ nke mmụọ. Ọ gịnị ka m ga-etu gị ka o zuolo gị? Asị m n'oge akara aka eluo, ịbụ mmụọ ka mmụọ, ibe ka ibe. Chukwu okike onye obiọma sị m unu binye n'oge akara aka eluo. Mmụọ niile na-ejele ozi asị m unu binye n'oge akara aka eluo. Oke mmụọ, oke mmụọ, oke mmụọ. Oke mmụọ, oke mmụọ, oke mmụọ. Mmụọ niile na-ejele ozi asị m unu binye elu. Tetenụ n'ụra, tetenụ n'ụra, tetenụ n'ụra, tetenụ n'ụra. Asị m n'ọnwụ unu nwoke bụ nwa eze Chukwu bụ ụzọ mba aka ji ọfọ Igbo ọzọ eme nte eme ime ọsị m nọ ya nọ n'etiti unu taa. Ọsọ unu binye enu n'oge akara aka eluo. mmụọ na nna anyị ochie asị m gị binye mmụọ na-afụ na ife afụ na nzuzo asị m gị binye oke ọfọ ji eje ọgụ asị m unu binye ọfọ ndị Igbo niile asị m gị binye ọfọ ndị mmiri asị m gị binye ọfọ ndị ikuku asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị osimiri asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị nwaanyị na-ebe asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị idodi ikwu na-eme asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị amambara asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị osimiri nji aba asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị ala Igbo niile asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị ọgba asị m gị binye eze nwaanyị anike wawa asị m gị binye oke arụsị na n'ike ojuru nwa na-aga na asị m gị binye n'oge akara aka eluo igirigi ọgụ mmụọ asị m na gboo dike mbọsị ihe ike mere ọ ga-achọkwa nwa dike asị m dododo unu binye unu bịa tara ọjị na chijireji efola asị m unu binye unu bịa tara ọjị na chijireji efola nna nna anyị ochie mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka anyị dị ndụ mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka ụmụ Igbo dị ndụ mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dị ndụ mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka ụmụ Biafra dị ndụ asị m unu binye n'oge akara aka eluo asị m na gboo dike mbọsị ihe ike mere ọ ga-achọ nwa dike ọ sị na mberede nyiri dike na mberede ka o ji ama nwa dike ọ ya ka m ji akpọ unu n'isi ọhamadike bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu otu mkpụrụ anya ji isi ụgwọ otu ọnụ na-ekwuchitere mba niile ụkpaka na-agba n'udu mmiri na-agba n'oge nke ya asị m unu binye n'isi ya nye ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike napụta ya na eke napụta ya n'orie napụta ya na afọ napụta ya na nkwọ asị m na ahịa akara aka anaghị eri nwa ngwụrọ na ahịa akara aka agaghị eri Maazị Nnamdi Kanu asị m unu gaa napụta Nnamdi Kanu na eke napụta ya n'orie napụta ya na afọ napụta ya na nkwọ asị m mee ka ọnụ niile kwụrụ njọ n'isi atụgharịa kwụ mma ka ọnụ kọrọ ogiri ọnụ kọrọ ogiri lacha Chukwu okike abịa ama onye jiri mmiri siri ike kpọọ aja were aja siri ike kpọọ mmadụ asị m na taata bụ ụbọchị eke n'ala Igbo asị m na eke ga-eketara Nnamdi Kanu ndụ eke ga-eketara ya nwere onwe oke ga-eketara ya ndụ oke ga-eketara ya Biafra oke ga-eketara ya nwere onwe oke ga-ekegburu ya ndị iro kegburu ya ajọ mmadụ na ajọ mmụọ asị m na mbọsị ọ ga-apụta ekwensu ga-anọ n'ụra ndị ilo ya ga-anọ n'ụra ọkwa na ekwe osu asị m gịnị bụ ekwe osu asị m na mbọsị ọ ga-apụta ya bụ ndị ilo ga-anọ n'ụra ọha bụ ndị ọha nwa bụ ekwesu asị m na ha ncha ga-anọ n'ụra na Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta n'ike na ebube Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta n'ike na ebube asị m na ọnụ kwụrụ njọ n'isi ya ga-atụgharịkwọ mma asị m ọbịara igbu Nnamdi Kanu gbuo onwe ya onye si na Nnamdi Kanu agaghị adị ndụ onye a ga-eji anazere mmiri onye si na Nnamdi Kanu agaghị apụta onye a ga-eji anazere mmiri ọnụ niile kọrọ ogiri ọnụ ga-akọrọ ogiri lacha osisi abụla oturu ga-emeche wee kwele onye asị na Nnamdi Kanu aga-apụta asị m na ọnụ ahụ iji wee kwuo ya na ike ejikwa ya wee kwugharịa mma n'isi ya asị m na ebe onye ahụ na-atụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu aga asị m aka gị ga-akpọnwụ osisi ahụ fọrọ Nnamdi Kanu wee tọọ nkwe asị m ikuku futuo gị anya ọbụla fọrọ Nnamdi Kanu kwawa akwa alịla asị m alịla akọ ya n'anya onye fọrọ Nnamdi Kanu cheta ihe gburu nwa ya ihe gburu nwa ya gbuo ya maka na ọ bụrụ ya gburu nwa gị Chukwu okike abịa ama asị m na mberede nyiri dike mberede ka ọ ji ama nwa dike asị m na okirikiri ka a na-agba ukwu ose ọ dadị ukwu ose enu na okirikiri ka ndị iro ga-agba Nnamdi Kanu mana ha ama mkpata ya aka ọ sị na nkirikiri ka ọ na-ekiri odido jiri odido enyi ozu na ọkwanụ nkirikiri ka ndị iro ga na-ekiri ya mana ha ama afụ ya anya asị m na-eje anaba isi ije asị na Nnamdi Kanu ga-eje na ọ ga-ana asị m na inye anaghị eri ọba maka na inye na ọba bụ nwanne inye agaghị eri Nnamdi Kanu maka na ọ bụ nwa iyi asị na Nnamdi Kanu ga-adị ka echi anaghị agwụ agwụ maka na ije ejere bụ ije mmiri ọ bụrụ eje nkụ asị na ya bụ ije ga-abụ ije mmiri asị m na ọ ga-anata n'udo asị m na ọ ga-abata sirili welere asị m na unu ga-aga kpọnatara anyị Nnamdi Kanu asị m unu ga-akpọnatara anyị Nnamdi Kanu ga-akpọnatara anyị Nnamdi Kanu ga tụnye ugo ga nye ya mmeri ga nye ya mmeri ga nye ya mmeri tụnye ugo n'elu ugo nye ike n'elu ike nye ya ndụ n'elu ndụ ọkwanụ ndụ ka o ji efu na efufe unu nye Nnamdi Kanu ndụ onwe ike wee kwụrụ jinjin onwe ike wee kwụrụ wee fuo na ofufe a sị na ya kara ka anaghị eri nwa ngwụrọ ihe mere ha ji jide Nnamdi Kanu bụ ka nwee ike wee megide ndị Igbo ka nwee ike megide ụmụ Biafra ka nwee ike wee kwuchi anyị ọnụ ka ha nwee ike wee kachi anyị ọnụ ka anyị ghara ikwu okwu ọzọ mana ama m na dododo Chukwu okike abịa ma ndị nwa na ndị nwe mmiri ndị nwe ikuku ndị nwe anyanwụ mmụọ nna nna anyị ochie mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka anyị dị ndụ mmụọ niile ọ kpọfọrọ ọbara ha n'ike maka ihi Biafra asị m unu binyenu asị m unu dododo na ọkwa na unu bụ ihe nwe ike a ọkwa na unu ga-eji ọgụ mmụọ ọkwa na unu ga-aga bori ahịa ọkwa na unu ga-aga napụta ya maka na ihe ọ tinyere unu n'aka anaghị ele ule asị m dododo igiriga ọgụ mmụọ eze nwaanyị niile nọ n'ala Igbo mmụọ niile nọ n'ala Igbo asị m unu binye maka na onwe onye nọ n'ụwa na-anaghị aṅụ mmiri onwe onye nọ n'ụwa na-anaghị eri nnu nnu bụ ihe ụtọ si na mmiri wee pụta onye ọbụla na-eri ihe na-eri ihe dị na mmiri onye na-asa arụ ji mmiri asa arụ onye ọbụla na-eme ihe ọbụla ọ na-eme ji mmiri eme ya asị m ihe ọbụla mmadụ na-eme n'ụwa mmiri ọ na-ebubu ụzọ asị m onye ọbụla kpọrọ mmiri asị na mmiri a ga-agbagbu ya asị m onye ọbụla fụrụ mmiri n'anya ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye ọbụla fụrụ mmiri n'anya ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye ọbụla mmiri na-awụsa n'arụ ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye ọbụla mmiri na-emesa n'arụ ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye na-aṅụ mmiri na-eli nnu asị m na ọnụ anyị ji wee rie nnu wee ṅụọ mmiri na ị ga-eji akwa okwu ọma n'isi Nnamdi Kanu n'aha Chukwu okike abịa ama
Ise. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name is Mazi Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land. Today is the 30th day of September, the last day of September in the year of our Lord 2022. Today is Friday. Today I will also be hosting the program with the members of the planning committee of the upcoming 1 million man march, United Kingdom IPOB 1 million man march that is scheduled to come in October 16th and 17th. Therefore, it will be this evening the broadcast will be hosted by them. But before I go on or I bring them in, I want to just go through just few news headlines. Terrorists levy 12 million naira tax on farm crops in Kaduna communities. Give farmers deadline to pay up. Terrorists levy 12 million naira tax on farm crops in Kaduna communities. Give farmers deadline to pay up. Imagine that this type of thing happens in the East. Imagine what will happen. The question I used to ask is, where are the so-called almighty Nigerian military? I saw on the social media, Nigerian military paratroopers, parachuting, I don't know where. Very laughable. You know, when we talk about zoo, people don't understand. The old-fashioned parachute, which was used during the First World War. I'm not talking about Second World War. First World War even. Some of them fell and hung on a tree. Nigerian military. So that when you hear about, Nigerian military, where they are, the Nigerian military, where they have power is civilians. You know, after all, they call citizens Nigerian dead body, they call citizens as bloody civilians. That is where they have power. Nigerian military have power. Innocent people that have no gun, no arms. That is where they have power. They will come out, sometime our leader said, Brutai, general. Why he was general? Because he came and invaded Afaribeku, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's home. So he became a general. Now he fought a very big war. Very shameful. Nigeria they shame me, I'm telling you. I said the parachute the Nigerian military is using is that when the origin of parachute itself, the elite, the medieval parachute. Some of them fell on the tree, hang on the tree. Some fell on top of car and break their head and their leg, collapsed. Some on top of houses. Do you know that even Nigeria military, they will not even know how to calculate the wind speed, where to drop the paratroopers. They don't know. And I commented there, I said, look, mediocrity on display. Mediocrity on display. A country where some are drawing, some are going to East, Muslim East, others are going to Western, secular West. How do you think that that place will be fixed? That is why what I used to ask some people, some of our people that are always guided by sentiments, they judge issues only by on sentiments, nothing more. Oh, Peter Obi will come and do Nigeria. He will come and build a new Nigeria. I say, why? Oh, why can't we learn from our past experiences? Why can't we learn from history? How can somebody fix Nigeria? How? How do you think it's possible? Okay, the caliphate will just leave the person, he will come and fix Nigeria. How will he, where will the person start? Under 4 years, 8 years, where will the person start? What will he do with the Almajiri knots, the Almajiri system? He will ban it, where children are deprived of education. They are given, right from birth, they are given plates to go and start begging on the road. How will you deal with that? Peter Obi will diminish it, right? Before God and man, if he enter there and talk about that type of Almajiri, they will insult him and insult him and insult all the Igbos. They will frustrate him with Boko Haram, ISWAP, all types of terrorists. You don't understand. My goodness me. People are still deceived with sentiments. It's very bad. Another news headline, our erudite lawyer, Ozokeme, he said, Atiku, Tinubu, Obi can't solve Nigeria's problem of insecurity, poverty, hunger, others. These are people that are watching. They read issues and Nigeria has a fundamental problem. First of all, Nigeria is a country that was just formed out of nowhere on A. Oh, Nigeria, you people are Nigerians. No history, no previous history. It's not indigenous people, no indigenous name. On A, they gather people that have no business being together. They gather them and say, by foreigners. So the worst crime the British committed is that had it been they stayed in Nigeria like in South Africa and issued resident permits, invited white Europeans to come as they did in South Africa, no problem. At least they are there. They will be suffering what is happening. No matter what, it will affect them one way or the other because they're on ground. But they did what they did and ran away and start controlling Nigeria from far off, through shadow, through vassal, through the caliphate vassal, the Sokoto caliphate. And somebody comes, I will fix Nigeria. Dead body, anyway, dead bodies, anything can go with dead bodies because they are not responsive to any type of stimuli. That is Nigeria for you. I also come and say that none of these presidential candidates can solve Nigeria problem. The only solution is to come to round table and say, look, we want to form a country. Let us agree first that we want to form a country, to stay together as one country. That is all we are asking for IPOB. We are championing. To make people see reason, I don't know. A superior argument. You know why the Western countries are developed? Because they listen to superior arguments. They take the best argument. But in Nigeria, no way. As long as people are making money out of the misery of millions and millions of others, they don't care. Because they are wicked. Because they are evil. You understand me? They are evil and wicked. In Nigeria now, election fever. That virus that is being implanted by Britain. Oh yeah, solution is electioneering. Don't worry. Election is election. Go on election. And I try to ask, which country has ever, I say, which country has ever developed through electioneering? Tell me. You can say America. Yes, America is a product, is an experimental country, a product of enlightenment. What the alma maters of America, what they learned in Europe, they now try to experiment it in the new world, the new country they call United States. And it works. That's all. That's it. But don't be deceived, eh? America fought a very brutal civil war in order to consolidate that enlightenment. Because there were many anti-revolutionists after American independence. If they leave them, they would have destroyed everything. America would have been in quagmire. So they come to Africa. They don't respect the the organic nature, the natural nature. Let me put it like that. Natural nature of the indigenous people. They destroyed everything and form a country. Say you. Oh yeah, now you are Nigerians. The Sokoto Caliphate is there. They don't want Western education. Whereas when you come to the south, from Middle Belt to south, they want to be educated and move forward form a modern society. Now, Britain handed over everybody down to the caliphate, and the result is what you're seeing today. Somebody will tell you, I will build Nigeria, I will fix it. And the people are stupidly, foolishly thinking that it is reality. Easier said than done. Remember, during the campaign, 2015 election campaign, led Buhari and co, they said that they will fix Nigeria electricity under 6 months. That they will make $1 to be 50 kobo. They promise heaven and earth. The same Nigerians we are jubilated, they will defeat the Boko Haram and put insecurity to, because he's a general. Foolish Nigerian dead bodies, they were jubilating. Oh, this one is now come, he's the best, and he will do it. When he took over office, the rest is in history. Nigerians, I'm asking, until when are you going to stop being deceived? Until when are you going to rise up? Every developed country today, at one time or the other, the people rose up in order to take over from the politicians. People rose up at one time or the other when they become disgusted about the status quo. They rose up and choose their path. But in Nigeria, Everything is about, you know, why? You know, sometimes I say Nigerians are the lowest of the low. After Nigerians, you have you know, in human cadre setting. After Nigerians, you go the lowest. After Nigerians, you go to chimpanzee. That is what I see. People that don't want to change the situation so that it will be good for everybody. No. What they want, okay, instead they try one way or the other to enter into that bad situation and use it, benefit from it at the expense of others. What do you refer to as these people? We must continue. I'm disgusted about that zoo, honestly. I say I watch their military. I watch the military paratroopers landing. Some land and crash. Some hang on the tree. I say, God, is this a country? Let me bring the people that is handling or going to handle of this program tonight. Okay. So I will be bringing in the planning committee of the IPOB 1 million man march. Please. We must be wise. Nigeria doesn't need any election. What it needs is referendum. That is it. No person can save Nigeria. If you want to go and bring an angel, nothing he can do. Therefore, without taking much time any longer, let me bring in the group in order for them to take over. Mazi, please, over to you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, I can hear you loud and clear. Good evening.
There we go.
Also, good evening from Europe. Yeah, I remember Mazi a member of the planning committee of 1 million man march holding United Kingdom on 17th October. The committee is complete with the national coordinator of UK. All of us are here, and our deputy European rep, Mazi Yoba. I'm going to hand him over to moderator tonight. My deputy European rep, over to you, sir. Mazi,
all right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah, go on, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Good evening, Biafrans all over the world, and good evening to our broadcaster, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu. Thank you very much for what you're doing. Biafrans all over the world, my name remains Mazi Yoba. Of course, I'm reaching you from my location. By the special grace of Chukwu Abiyama, I'm serving you in the capacity of Deputy European Rep. I am here today with the group member of course, the plan committee of the Million Man March that we are expecting to coordinate on the 16th and the 17th of next month, which will be in the next 2 weeks from now. Of course, I have had this group of members here now, and they're going to, of course, talk to us. We just want to give all of you the synopsis of the plan and what we have achieved, where we are now, and the informations, how you can get hold of us, and also get information where to also find yourself in UK during this event that is coming. This very, very important event. And also, of course, we want to also inform Biafrans, what we are doing here. We have achieved a lot. We have managed to create the awareness, and we are continue doing this until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, is free and Biafra restored. Our leader is going to be free for sure, and Biafra is going to come with him, and also we were going to enjoy it. Now, let me just say this briefly so that I can hand over the microphone. We are not going to take your time. We're not going to take your time. We're going to be brief as much as we can. And I appeal to my colleagues here and fellow comrades here to please make sure you stick to the time and cut your speech as short as you can, please. Very, very important. Biafrans worldwide, we have done the assignment, and we have achieved a lot, as I have previously said. And of course, we have our UK national coordinator here, Mazi, who also is going to give us full details where we are. And also, in subsequent time, after today, we're going to also assemble here to give you the finalization of this event sometime next week, or at least before the event day. We have done a lot. We have done a lot. As we did in Brussels. We have made sure that the people who are also going to be in this event are being contacted. Mobilization officer is doing very well. The chief mobilization officer is doing very, very well. And also our national coordinator is doing very well in UK. Here in Europe, we have also tried our best to inform our people here, and we're also using this time, this opportunity also to let the European national coordinators and also all the continental reps that make up the DOS to make sure that you inform our people in your continent, so that we'll have enough time to book in both their hotel reservation and also their flight tickets. If you need a visa to travel, please make sure you contact us as soon as you can. Hopefully you have enough time to do that. But here in Europe, we are ready. We are ready. The circulation is going around. We are making sure that the information is being dispatched to all European states where we have the presence of IPOB and Biafrans, and everybody is looking forward to this. It's very, very important. And also, I'm using this opportunity to also inform all our Igbo communities, Biafran communities across Europe here, to please join us in this million-man march. It's very, very important. What we are doing here is not a showman show. We are going there to confront, to make sure that we meet this British government and these people who have put us in this quagmire that we are all suffering and dying today because of their inhuman, affection they have, if you like, because if they are, sympathize to humanity, I don't think they would have allowed Nigeria to run till this very moment. So basically, we are going to go there to ask them questions and ask them, why are they allowing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who happens to be a British citizen? It will surprise you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen, and look at British today playing hypocrites on their own citizens because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a black man. But that one doesn't concern us. It's not gonna mean any business to us. They can keep their citizenship. They can keep their their British ego. What we want now is Biafra. We want to remain in our land. We want to remain where Chukwuka have placed us. We want to remain in our ancestral land without any interruption. As we are not interrupting their airspace here, as we are not doing anything, as we are not allowed to create states and the community and meddling into their political affairs. This is what we are trying to also tell them to stay away from the crime they are committing in Biafra land and in Nigeria at large. That we want to take the future of our children into our own hands, take our destiny into our own hands, not being in a place that we're being slaughtered on a daily basis. One Nigeria cannot be kept at the detriment of our people and at our own blood. Enough is enough. They have done this for over 100 years. Nigeria amalgamation ended 2013 December. That was when Nigerian amalgamation was ended, and we are going to ask the British to stop, and enough is enough. If you want to do a business with us, we are open for a business, and we would like to also have business with them. But to allow us to be using the blood of our youth and our children, our mothers, to be keeping Nigeria one, we are not going to take this anymore. And they will not say tomorrow they did not see us. They will not say tomorrow they did not hear this. They will not say tomorrow they did not see us coming to their land to protest, to ask them to stop this inhuman treatment, the killing of our youth, the raping and the destroying of our ecosystem. Enough is enough. We are not going to back down. We are not going to back down. This is our generation in this Biafra restoration project. And we have done everything necessary. We have managed to make consultations here, and we are marching full steam ahead to the Biafra restoration. So I want to just leave it here, just in case if you need a contact number from Europe here. Of course, most of us, we are all Europeans here. We are all living here in Europe. But just in case, if you need my own contact number, just to for more information over this event that is coming, please reach me on this number here. It's a WhatsApp number, or it's also on what do you call it? It's also on
Telegram, all of them. Signal.
Not Signal, of course, not Telegram. I'm not on Telegram, but it's on Signal. So this number here is +353 8926 48931. My phone number is +353 8926 48931. So you can reach me with this number, and I will encourage and advise our members of committee here, please, as soon as you finish your speech, please make sure you give out your number. If you can't reach me, you can reach any member of this committee. So let me just leave it here. We have done a lot. All the security that is needed is also in place. All the regalia material that we need is also been in place. We have arranged this well that it will be much it will look better than what you saw in Belgium. So please, I would like Biafrans to follow us both on Facebook and also on Twitter, and also follow us on Twitter. We are tweeting everything. My Twitter handle there is @Mazi Oba official, or @Mazi Oba official. So you will reach me there. You see me on Twitter. That's my Twitter account there. Please follow us both on Facebook and on Twitter, and you'll be seeing how we are progressing towards this quest for Biafra restoration. And as we are going to the British government to ask them to leave us alone in peace. Thank you very much. Let me just hand this microphone now direct to our UK National Coordinator Mazi. Take it up from here, and good evening, dear friends.
Thank you.
Good evening, great Biafrans. Thank you very much, my leader, Mazi Asaya, the Deputy European Rep. And I especially appreciate you, our host tonight, Mwachineke Mazi Chinedu Jonathan, for the sterling job you're doing on Radio Biafra and elsewhere for the restoration of our sovereign state of Biafra. I thank each and every one of us, members of the Million Man March Committee, for the wonderful job you did in Brussels, Belgium, which I believe will be replicated here in the United Kingdom in a couple of weeks to come. I also thank my UK national leadership, my cabinet, and all the coordinators and principal officers in the United Kingdom for their wonderful dedication, diligence, and commitment to our cause. Once again, great Biafrans, for purpose of introduction, my names are Ikechukwu Nice Nwokoro, Ichie Nwachinemere. I serve the wonderful people of Federal Republic of Biafra as the national coordinator in the United Kingdom. I bring you heavenly greetings today and always, and I commit into the hands of Chukwuka Biama the whereabouts, the welfare and safety of our Supreme Leader, Nnamdi Kanu, our leadership, the Directorate of State, headed by Mazi Doziem, our European Rep, Mazi Abanyem, and all those who work assiduously, honestly and diligently for this cause. I stand on existing protocol to bring us just a synopsis of what the 2-day 1 million man march in the United Kingdom is all about. It's on the same template as what we did in Belgium because it's 2 days, but it's of a unique dimension because we are hosting it in 2 different cities, historical cities for that matter, in 2 different regions of this great country. I must pay respect to them. England, in the nation called the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. As you may be aware, we already planned a 3-city summer mega rally for the United Kingdom. We started in Milton Keynes in August, end of August, and moved on to Leicester, where we had our AGM on the 10th of September. And the grand finale was supposed to be, or is, remains the same, the Liverpool rally holding at the Anfield, which is the football ground of Liverpool Football Club that Onyendu has supported as a child up to this day, in a particular match of great importance. Sunday, the 16th of October, is the Premier League fixture involving Liverpool Football Club and Manchester City Football Club, 2 of the greatest football clubs in the world as we speak. This particular match has so far, from researches, eclipsed the El Clasico, which is the football match involving Real Madrid and Barcelona in Spain, as the most watched or anticipated football match globally. The statistics have it that the television audience or viewership for this particular match standing at 3.5 billion people, human beings, who will tune in different media and different channels to watch this game. And to Chukwukabiama be the glory that our great family in Liverpool, led by the zonal and regional coordinator Mazi Mike Majagu, supported by Mazi Opabia Ernest Njoku, came up with this fantastic idea and made a proposal to me, and I embraced it. It may interest you to know too that I'm a lifelong Liverpool supporter, so a little bias there. So we went for it. There are a lot of hiccups in the way to get this done, but here we are. It's all said and signed. So Liverpool will be on the 16th of October next month, which is on the Sunday. And then the next day will be the Oga Bata Bata of them all, as they call it. The 1 million man march in London, the capital city of Great Britain, United Kingdom, and the citadel of Biafra struggle, because this United Kingdom remains the country that manufactured everything called Nigeria, that has held us down and continue to hold us down, that has refused to allow Onyendu get his inalienable right and Biafrans to have what they deserve, which is freedom for Biafrans and freedom for the Republic of Biafra. So hopefully that day, we've been doing a lot of activities in and around London, but I believe in my spirit that this will be the grand finale. And when we finish, heaven and earth will bear us witness that we have fulfilled all righteousness, and Chukwukabiama himself will not just open the windows of heaven, but he will even leave the doors ajar for us to get our freedom. That is my earnest prayer. So this is the program, as it were. For those who don't know Liverpool, Liverpool is one of the greatest cities, not just in England, but worldwide. It also has a symbolism of our freedom, because Liverpool played a key role in slavery. Liverpool was one of the centers, if not the major center in the United Kingdom, where slaves, in quote, I hate to describe human beings as slaves, human beings, great Biafrans, were taken forcefully out of our shores and taken to Europe and the Americas via Liverpool. So Liverpool owes us as Biafrans restitution. They owe us reparation. And they've been doing that, I must confess. We have artifacts there, we have memorabilia there that signify that the Liverpool embraces and embodies our struggle. So going to Liverpool and London back to back in this month of October, I don't think there is any more we can do. And after this, we will then know whether there's a true living God or not. And I believe this will be the grand finale. Talking about the program itself and what it's going to look like preparation-wise, as my able leader rightly described, we have 6 sub-segments where we plan the programs and are still planning. As I speak, in the next few minutes, I'm going to have my national leadership meeting of coordinators and heads of our teams or committees, also solely for this program. The first item we are looking at critical is logistics, which includes accommodation, and we are doing our best to suggest the best areas in London, which includes Woolwich, Hertford, Croydon, and Lewisham, where we recommend that those who are coming in from outside the United Kingdom who want affordable, comfortable accommodation, hotels or bed and breakfast that they can check into, and they will be very close to the venues of the event, including Trafalgar Square, which is on the 17th, and of course the pick-up point or the take-off point for the coach that goes to Liverpool on the 16th. So we have already circulated via social media and the IPOB platforms these areas we suggest, and there are many hotels. You can search them all on the internet and pick the one that suits you. If you require assistance, we have a team within the UK that are more than happy to assist in that regard. We are also looking at the possibility of some of our family members. We are very kind-hearted and very generous, who have enough space in their homes to accommodate people for a couple of nights. We will sort that out when we have all agreed. Those who want to voluntarily do that, and then we find out those who are in need of such, we provide such. We are planning group travel to Liverpool from the south. If you recall, Liverpool is in the north of England, northwest precisely. So those who will be flying into the United Kingdom, we recommend that you fly into London or its suburb and book your place of rest in and around this area. However, we have a coach travel, what you call a luxurious bus, very comfortable, and it's like a mini party. They came to Leicester for the AGM. I mean, nothing beats that. That will also be the travel medium to go to Liverpool for those who are in the down south. The rest of the UK and elsewhere, we are making plans of how we all gather in Liverpool. We are Biafrans. We are very dynamic. We know how to do our things, and we never fail. So that is in terms of logistics. There are details which we will find out. The visa application, my leader has already said it. We will provide support and advice. I hope that those who are already geared towards coming have already made an application. Where you need the supporting letters or any confirmation or anything that we can provide here from the United Kingdom, we are more than happy to do so. In terms of mobilization, which is the second item we singled out, great work is being done already by the worldwide IPOB leadership and this committee in particular. But the UK national leadership is also doing more. We have our membership and we have our mobilization and community engagement team. They met even up to last night, midnight. Our focus is on mobilizing non-IPOB members, fellow Biafrans, either as individuals or in their community through their community association. That work has begun in earnest already. And also friends of Biafrans, Biafra lovers of freedom. We are counting on the support of our brothers from Amazonia, the United Kingdom family, the Oduduwa Nation now, who have been very supportive. We do things, seamlessly, symbiotically here, and as well as the Jewish community here, just to name a few. Amazonia are holding their own rally tomorrow, being the 1st of October, which is their own independence, and have mandated a team to represent us as there to show solidarity and support. And we know that they will reciprocate when we come to London and Liverpool later this month. We are also reaching out to religious groups. A great number of our people here are religious, so we are counting on their support to mobilize the religious group. Biafrans are great believers in Chukwuka Biama, and therefore we embrace religion, which these people brought to us, but not with the truth that goes with religion. So we are reaching out to them, conscientizing them, and the great outreach evangelism is still ongoing. We are looking at security. We are grateful to the IPOB worldwide team who are supporting us with a lot of the materials that are needed. And also we are looking at intelligence gathering and surveillance so that we can effectively ward off infiltrators, detractors, those who are only interested in gossiping, those who have received peanuts to kill this struggle, but they will never succeed. So if they venture or dare to show up in our events, well, we'll give them the IPOB treatment. That's all I can say on that one. Publicity-wise, we are doing great. Flyers, jingles are all going. Kudos to our great leadership. I mentioned in particular here, Mazi has been very supportive, giving us all the necessary support we need. And the UK media team also led by our own Lolo, Obi, and her team. They're doing all they can, and we have produced pre-publicity materials already that are outgoing, and more are coming out in the next days. We count on the wonderful support of our IPOB media warriors, Radio Biafra, you, Mazi, Jonathan, Chinedu. I'm not just saying it because I'm live on air on your program, but I've always listened to your program. You're a wonderful man, a great gift to Biafra from Chukwuka Biama. So we're counting on your support to make this program what it should be. We are also using the powers of social media, our word of mouth, the conventional method of invitation, writing letters. That's exactly what I'm going to keep awake till another 4 hours after our meeting, making sure we reach out to all that we need to reach out. Welfare is taken care of. We are mindful of the devices of the enemy, but we will do all we can to provide light refreshments that are packaged, sealed, and bottled so that our enemies and the detractors will have no means of reaching us. Anybody who thinks they can poison Umuchineke, I can say they will not reach us. So we're not fearful, but we are being cautious. We are following things the way they should be done. Last but not the least is diplomatic engagement. This protest will not be complete, this march, without us speaking to authority, without fear or favor. So we are working hard to ensure that we have access to the Prime Minister's office like we did on May 30, and to deliver a protest letter or petition to the Prime Minister's office directly. And we are also working hard to ensure that we do similarly at the Commonwealth Development Office and the House of Parliament. So all these are work in progress, but thankfully, we've been there before, we've done it, we've got some experience now, we have the know-how, and we have die-hard Biafrans who are committed to this cause, genuinely 100% without any iota of doubt. To them be all the gratitude, to Chukwu Kabiama be all the glory. 16th of October and 17th, here Biafrans come in the United Kingdom. Please, wherever you are, come down to United Kingdom. Phone your friends and families that are in the United Kingdom to come out en masse and support this protest. And we believe after this, or even on or before it, our beloved Onyendu will be out, and he is coming out. We herald the hoisting of the flag of the rising sun, and Biafra has come. Thank you, and may God bless all of us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I see over to you.
Yes, thank you very much. Can you hear me? Am I coming out clear?
Yeah, loud and clear. Go on.
All right. Yes. Mazi, thank you very much. Our national coordinator in UK, Mazi Kechukwu. Well done. Thank you very much. Of course, this 1 million man march is going to be on a grand style like you never see before. As we are saying it here, of course, he is the host. As I have said before, he is the host of this 1 million man march, which the leadership of this movement, the DOS, put in place, and we are executing it according to plan. Thank you very much, Mazi. Now, I'm going to go straight to our mobilization officer here, Mazi Tony Mokunye. Please, you have to do it at least in a very, very brief way, and tell us how you are mobilizing the whole Europe here, Mazi Mokunye. Thank you very much, and take it off from here.
Ndewo Mazi Onyendu, Nzaza Yoba. You're welcome. Thank you for your moderation. I still have to use the opportunity to thank my comrades that are present in this platform, the committee members of IPOB Worldwide here, Europe. I still have to say thank you, our moderator, Radio Biafra. You are blessed. Thank you for your endless effort on the Radio Biafra station every day. God will continue giving us more able to be able to get victory.
Mazi Tony, please raise your voice, please. Okay, raise your voice up. Okay.
Well, I hope I'm coming out clear right now.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, thank you very much for that observation. Thank you, everybody, and thank you, my comrades. My regards and my greetings from our HOD to our European rep, Austin Abayim and Chinedu and his deputy, Antonio Nzerumike, and other principal officers around the world. My gratefulness here is that I am so happy to be back here on 1 million march in UK. Like previously, the one we heard in Brussels, thank God for the exit. As in onyeme ofuma ye emekwa ozo. So we have done good at the first outing in Brussels, and that is why the Directorate equally appoint us again to support that of the UK. And I thank them all for their good observations and putting what is right at the right basis, and that is why success must be for IPOB worldwide in Jesus' name. Thank you, and thank you. I have to say this, Europe has been so fortified, and we have been working earnestly, togetherness, to make sure our cause is being achieved. And for that reason, we are not relenting. You can see what has been happening in Europe. Like I said, Europe is the engine room of IPOB worldwide. And I'm using this opportunity, like we said, like we used to do, to mobilize all my national coordinators around Europe and even worldwide for this 1 million march in UK, to make it more formidable as more than what we have exercised in Brussels. It will be more pronounced that yes, everybody have to be there. So we have been mobilizing seriously. We don't relent, like you know. Radio Biafra people are making jingles, and our moderators are making jingles and equally advertising. We on the floor, on the ground, we are equally trying to canvass and relate people on our activities to victory. And we are only just here now to tell the world and the government of the world, those listening, the lovers of freedoms and friends of lovers of freedom, that all should be on their toes. We have to stand up for this freedom. We have to stand up because we got to air our plight. If you don't air your plight, no one can air it for you. UK is the destination for now. 16th and 17th of October, that is where we're gonna storm. Like we said earlier, if you are having any difficulties in ascertaining any information, please call on any of this number that we are going to leave down here. Mine is +39 320 721 5826. I repeat, +39 320 721 5826. I am the Chief Europe Mobilizing Officer, Mazi Anthony Mokunye, speaking from my location. And having said this, I would like to encourage all the zonal coordinators, all the national coordinators, that what we did in Brussels should be double. Anybody going to Brussels, to UK, should please make sure you have your national flags, you have your zonal flags, you have your individual flags, because this is our weapon. We have no gun, we have no bomb. It's our flag that is our weapon. When they see, the enemy see it, their heart will fail. Already we are victorious. So please, I am urging all of you, from the small to the big rank of principal officer in IPOB, to be prepared. No discriminative object should be found on you, please. No discriminative objects should be found on you. Come there as we are white and whiter than snow, so as victory shall always be on our side. Having said this, I would not like to waste much time. I will pass this to my colleague, my next colleague, which is Ndubisi Oswala. Please, Ndubisi Oswala, if you are there, over to you. Thank you very much, our Deputy Europe Officer. There we go.
Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, our presenter and our beloved comrade, Mazi Jonathan, for your immense work you are doing for Biafrans all the day and night. May Chukwu Okike guide and bless you. For Deputy Europe Rep, Mazi Isaiah, and all the Directorate of State, Mazi Chike Doziem, our Europe Rep, Austin Abani, and all the principals officers of IPOB worldwide. My special greeting to our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Okike Biama guide and protect you wherever you are in the hand of the enemy. May all evil they have plotted against you turn to consume them all. May you be able to come out gloriously and raise the flag of Biafra referendum and Biafra freedom. This time we have come again as a member of IPOB 1 Million March Committee. Before I forge ahead, my name remains Mazi Ndubisi Osuala, a former national coordinator of IPOB in Netherlands. Now serving IPOB in the capacity I was called to serve. I greet you, our UK National Coordinator, for a great work you have been doing in preparedness for this 1 million march with all your coordinators and all your executive officers. Yeah, this is evening we have showcased once again to make all Biafrans around the world, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedoms, to understand that this unique 1 million march in UK had been planned, predestined for many years from our federal authorities of IPOB. But we purposely conduct the first European 1 million march in order to prepare for meeting those who have subjugated Biafra since over 100 years in their business with Nigeria. Now we are carrying the evangelism to their doorstep to tell them that great Biafrans they have been hearing for over 1,000 years ago, before the emergence of Great Britain. Great Biafra have been in existence. And many of them that are in the MP, member of the MP, member of the Parliament of UK, does not know how large and how great Biafran people are. But this time, we have contacted some of the British intelligence officers as the committee and also Biafran intelligence to tell them that we are coming to do a peaceful protest in order for them to correct their evil plot they have set against us in order to free our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is their citizens, which they have made a blind eye as if they do not know. Because of this, we, the IPOB worldwide, have decided to send the delegates of IPOB all worldwide, over 120 countries around the world where we had official registered and many countries, to come down to UK so that the UK government will see us in mass. Though we have planned to get down over 1 million people to UK, but as the law permits, we decided to minimize it to 1 million march number so that their security can be able to guide and join our security to contain the event ground. In this regard, we are telling all Biafrans, especially friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedoms and all IPOB principal officers, national coordinators and coordinators, to please make it a compulsory that all your members, especially those who could not make it in Brussels, should also join this mega protest in UK to come down, so that everywhere in UK, United Kingdom, will saturate with the presence of IPOB members, IPOB citizens, Biafran citizens around the world, that after this event, they will have no other option than to get Biafra restored, because subjugation is a crime against international norm. British government have subjugated Biafrans for many years, for over centuries. and their citizens in the city of Great Britain do not know what their government are doing. That is why we have decided to come in mass so that they will see a tip of the population of Biafrans in Biafra land that are here. Only 1 million we will deploy to UK. Therefore, do not miss this opportunity. Do not be told, but try to be there in presence. And all the securities, like all our comrades have said, have been taking place, and we have prepared everything necessary to make sure that this event is unique. May God guide and bless each and every one of us who will come as a friends of Biafrans, like Ambazonian brothers, nations, and Oduduwa nations, and all the other subjugated nations that are crying bitterly for the freedom of their nations. May they come down in mass so that the world might see the presence of all these nations and be able to tell British government to allow the Biafrans to go, to allow the Oduduwa to go, to allow the Ambazonia to be free, that all these nations are equal before God and before nature. May God guide and bless Biafrans. May God guide and bless IPOB worldwide. May God guide and bless Directorate of State. May God grant this, our unique 1 million march, to become a success. From here, from me, say good evening.
Mazi, please give your number and national coordinator before I take over. Please call your numbers before I take over.
My contact phone number for those who are coming from this side of the world, from Netherlands or around the world, who may decide to contact one of the numbers of the committee, as other comrades have listed their numbers. My number is +31 684 737 539. I repeat, +31 684 737 539. God bless you.
God bless you. Yeah, UK National Coordinator, please, your number once more before I go on. Mazi,
there when you see my number is +44 781 77 96032. I repeat, +44 781 779 6032. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, Biafrans all over the world, our amiable DOS members, frontline DOS, all the members of DOS worldwide, fanaticals, men and women of valor all over the world. I greet all of you. I remember Mazi, okay, from the CY Kroreke, PZM, Warsaw, Poland. Yeah, a very quick one. I don't want to waste too much time because I know my comrades have almost touched everywhere. Like our national has just said, our deputy European rep, we want to plead with every IPOB member within and around the world that is coming, especially those of us in Europe here, in 80 countries of Europe and counting. Please, you know what we did in Belgium, and we want to a repeat of that in United Kingdom. Number one thing is coming out with your flag, the big flag and the sticks is very important. And remember, this is holding in Liverpool. Please, our flag must go high that day, very, very high. All the local coordinator, state coordinator, zonal coordinator, please, very important. And a warning to all the saboteurs. I know they knew what happened in Belgium. If you want a repeat of what happened in Belgium, you can come. Our M branch is there. We don't talk much. So please keep off. all the sabotage. But if you want to die us, you are free to come, and we see okay. What we are telling our people that all road must lead to UK, and I thank God every plan is on the air. Our beloved comrades from Canada, America, they're all getting ready. They're coming to great education. We have to conduct ourselves. This is Europe. Please, like our European mobilization of start again, don't come with any incriminating something. We're a peaceful group. We don't look for trouble, but we are not afraid of trouble. So please, I don't want to continue to waste time here, because we know Jonathan will open line and the people will be coming to speak. People might be calling for inquiries. In subsequent times, we'll be keeping you posted as time progresses, and my number still remains +4591 777 659. I will repeat once again, +4591 777 659. Mazi, okay, for Economic. I hand over to our Deputy European, Mazi Yoba, to give a closing remark. Then we sign off. Mazi Jonathan, continue to do what you know how to do best. We are still working. Time shall, when we get this Biafra we are looking for, we will go home and dance naked and rejoice. I'm on Quail. You see, my deputy rep, over to you, please.
All right. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, these great men of valor here that have spoken. Of course, we have done the needful. We have actually given the information to our people. And what else can I say is just to thank our hosts and all of you that have made up your time to be here to inform our people and address them. We are committed to the Biafran restoration. We are not going to back down an inch. We are not going to disappoint our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are not going to abandon him. We will stand shoulder to shoulder with him, and we are going to those countries, the country that said that they gave him citizenship, to ask them why are they keeping quiet. And they're going to give us the answer, believe me. We're going to stand around until the needful is done. And I'm very glad they are responding now, even before our arrival. They have already set out a court.
You are having interjection.
I'm back. I don't know. We are letting fans listen to us, listening to people anymore here because of.
Mazi, your line is blinking. What's going on?
All right, good night from here, and remember, we will have to leave it here now. The network is not letting us to, thank God we have completed our submission this evening. Let me just leave it here, and I want to appreciate all of you for coming around, and those who have listened to us, and I will leave our host to carry on, our presenter, Mazi Jonathan, to carry on. Thank you very much, Mazi Jonathan, and we will see you sometime again next week to give you the final layout for this special event that is coming up in the next 14 days from now. Thank you very much, and good evening from here. Goodbye.
Thank you. Good evening.
Thank you.
Good night. Mazi Jonathan, remember, thank you. Congrats, good night from all of you.
Good night.
Thank you very much. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, you've heard it. This is a planning committee of our 1 million man march, IPOB 1 million man march. that is shadowed in the heart of darkness, United Kingdom. So we will carry our fights to there. That is it. I could remember when our leader started this new, he said something. He said that, when he was first arrested by Obasanjo, during Obasanjo regime, many people don't know that our leader has been arrested the first time when he was from London. I think he stayed for months under solitary confinement during Obasanjo regime. But they did it, they laid media blankets over it. And they said, no, don't just let him go. Do not open up, let it not go up. Otherwise, it will bring problem. Our leader said that as long as they knew, somebody told her from the Nigerian intelligence agency that, once this guy is from London, from the United Kingdom, studied there, and is a British citizen, this struggle again, Biafra thing, they call it Biafra thing again, from London, say, church, he said, had it been is from another country, maybe the leader of the struggle from another country, even America, they will not fear. But right from that, the hearts of the creator of Nigeria, they say they see that church Abashala. So that is it. We must continue pinching Britain, or we wear them out. And let me tell you, when Britain was colonized by the Roman Empire, they were waiting at a lot until the then ruling Caesar, Roman Caesar, believed that there is no cause for alarm in Britain, that island, no wahala. So he reduced the military, the Roman military presence in the United Kingdom. And before message can go to Rome for anything, now Rome, the Roman Caesar, he said that, look, that they should not be expecting complete 100% funding coming from Rome, that they should source out their funding, they defend themselves, local defense from England, from their colony in England, against other outside attackers. England now understand that this is the time. They struck, and in 410 AD, England liberated themselves from the grip of Rome after many years of colonization or occupation, Roman occupation. So, onye si na nwatakịrị si na nne ya gide ehi ụra, ya nwatu, she will never sleep, or he will never sleep. We continue what we are doing. We will wear our enemies out, wear them out, until they succumb to our quest. Because we are the people suffering. So we have to continue consistently, because consistency is what the enemy fears most. Therefore, I will not continue in this program. I will hang it up over here, because this is just a special announcement. Thank you for listening to today's program by our planning committee. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply Good evening.